Leute, herzlich willkommen zur finalen Staffel von Emblem für Hoses. Und ja, die erste Hälfte der Staffel bin ich alleine. Wir schließen an den 207 Stunden von den letzten Spielstand waren. Ja, neues Spiel. Ja. Ich habe kein Amiibo. Ich hätte gerne Amiibos. Ja, ich hätte gerne... Letztes Mal haben wir auch schwer gespielt. Ich spiele heute mal auf Extrem. Mal gucken, wie lange ich auf Extrem spiele. Wahrscheinlich bis ich dann irgendwann sage, nee, du, Spiel, ich glaube, wir müssen die Schwierigkeitsgrad wieder umändern. Ja, klassisch. Mit Netzwerk verbinden können wir gerne machen. Ich glaube, gerade habe ich das Problem mit der Switch. Also, oh, er hat ein Netzwerk gefunden. Ist okay. Das gute Intro kann man nicht oft genug sehen. Ja, 91. Mann, das war noch Zeit. Im Jahr 91. Ich finde es schön, dass die im Jahr 91 genauso aussehen wie in den aktuellen Jahren. Das heißt, sie haben sich über Jahrhunderte nicht verändert. Nicht ein bisschen, nicht mal von der Ausrüstung her, von außen. Die sehen immer noch so aus. Ich wusste gar nicht, dass unser Schwert Feuer erzeugen kann. Man lernt jeden Tag was Neues. Zähle ich da überhaupt 10? 6, 7, 8, 9, naja, könnte man hinkommen mit 10 Elites. Das knüpft nahtlos an die Endcutscene von der letzten Staffel an. Ja, gefühlt war Nemesis da ein bisschen stärker noch.
Do you recall the Red Canyon? You'll die! 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 You took everything that I loved! He's gone now, Mother.
Dass die Banditen doch gar nichts machen, die stehen einfach nur rum. Oh nein, unser Anführer, er wurde besiegt, Hand in die Luft. Oh. Anstatt dass die was sich angreifen, währenddessen sie gerade auf Nemesis stürzt. Nemesis hat auf jeden Fall nicht die besten Leute bezahlt. Das können wir schon mal mit diesen Kampf eben sehen. Ja, ich bin nur so sporadisch dabei. Je nachdem, wie es so läuft.
What could have brought you here?
Was mich hierher gebracht hat, ist die Lust nach weiteren Abenteuern und auch Schwierigkeit.
I wonder how you got in here.
Ich habe meine Switch geöffnet.
Very rude indeed. Now come to me. I wish to have a look at you.
Okay. Ich kann auch nicht näher ran, der Mikro ist im Weg. Ui, wir sind ja heute mal männlich. Wie ist denn das passiert?
I have not seen the likes of you before. Who are you anyway?
Ein sterblicher Geist. Mit einer dämonischen Gestalt.
I see. Then you must have a name of sorts. Go on.
Violet? Nein. Wäre absurd, wenn wir uns nach den richtigen Charakter benennen würden. Hier ist ein Schilder. Wenn ich beim Ernsthaft sein muss, jetzt in dem Moment hier, ich würde mich, glaube ich, als Violet benennen. Weil mittlerweile ist es für mich schon fast attraktiver, dass der Charakter wirklich einen Namen hat, wie er heißt. Anstatt dass du deinen eigenen Namen drauf stempelst, weil es klingt immer ein bisschen komisch in solchen Cutscenes da, dass man da stattdessen statt Violet halt Schilder steht. Aber die haben manchmal auch so beschissene Namen, da muss man es manchmal umändern, muss ich auch sagen.
I shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of human names. You must possess a day of birth as well. Beneath which moon and on what day were you born to this world?
Nicht welches Jahr vielleicht auch noch? Der Mond der Harfe. Am 20. der Harfe wurde ich geboren.
Well, wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. How strange. It all feels so familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap. It is almost time to begin.
Das nenne ich mal Göttin.
Hey, time to wake up.
Oh nein, die lebenden Toten.
You having that dream again?
Ich habe von Frauen geträumt. Ich bin jetzt ein Mann, da darf ich von jungen Mädchen träumen. Nee, warte mal, das klingt falsch. Ich träume lieber von Krieg als von... Ich dachte, da stand nur von Frauen. Nein, von jungen Mädchen will ich nicht träumen. Ich habe von Krieg geträumt.
Massive armies clashing on a vast field, right? Oh, there hasn't been a battle like that in over 3 centuries. In any case, just put that out of your mind for now. The battlefield is no place for idle thoughts. Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us. Letting your mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed. Okay, time to get moving. Our next job is in the kingdom. I told you before, it's far from here, so we'll need to leave at dawn.
Natürlich, klar, machen wir.
Oh, good grief. Everyone is already waiting for us outside.
Gerald, sir, sorry to barge in, but your presence is needed.
What's happened?
Please forgive our intrusion. We wouldn't bother you with a situation not dire.
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
We're being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
Bandits? Here?
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
We've been separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives, not to mention our gold.
I'm impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation. Wait, that uniform.
Bandits spotted just outside the village. Damn, there were a lot of them.
I guess they followed you all the way here. We can't abandon this village now. Come on, let's move. Hope you're ready.
Ich kenne die drei doch, das sind doch hier Naruto-Charaktere. Das eine ist doch Naruto, der andere Sasuke, die andere ist doch dann Sakura. Das passt ungefähr auch von den geistigen Zuständen ab. Das passt das ungefähr. Da habe ich jetzt erst gerade das erste Mal so gemerkt, dass die ziemlich identisch überein sind, wenn man so überlegt. Naruto! Believe it! Believe it! Oh, Banditen.
Let's take care of those thieves before they overrun the village.
Ja.
Take down the enemies in front first. That should take the wind out of their sails.
Ich weiß, wie ich mich bewegen muss. Jetzt stehen hier erstens 2 Leute mehr. Und zweitens sind die Level 4 schon alle. Ja, wir doch Level 1 sind. Und er ist Level 6. Und guckt ihr euch diese Werte an. Ohne Scheiß. 103er Genauigkeit. Der hat auch schon Schwertkampf auf 3. Guckt euch das hier an. Der hat einfach Schwertkampf auf 3. Ist einfach nur unfair manchmal, ne? Einfach nur unfair.
Stay focused.
Und das Problem ist, dass der halt uns auch outspeedet die ganze Zeit. Das heißt, wir müssen jetzt tatsächlich hier ein bisschen mit allen 3 zusammenarbeiten.
It's because of you guys that I'm not dead right now. Thanks for that. I didn't expect to run into mercenaries.
So. Zuerst ein bisschen Damage mit Claw. Und dann können wir einen guten Schlag geben mit Ailguard. Also, können wir auch mal gucken, wie die anderen sich bewegen können. Okay, die anderen kommen nicht näher. Wir müssen tatsächlich schon jetzt unsere Axt so doll kaputt machen, wenn wir das so machen wollen. Nee, das bringt's nicht. Dann machen wir lieber mit unseren Hauptcharakter angreifen, weil der trifft mit der höheren Wahrscheinlichkeit.
Each battle a chance to grow.
Das wird wirklich ein schwieriger Kampf, Leute.
You say you're a mercenary, so show me what you can do.
Halt die Klappe, Ailguard.
Cut through. Thank you. We are in your debt. It wouldn't do for us to fall in a place like this. Please, lend us your strength. Let's work together to drive out these thieves.
Halt die Klappe.
We'll advance while protecting ourselves from the enemy. Take up position inside the forest.
Vor allem, wenn ich das gerade so überlege, die 2 sind ja noch neu. Die waren davor nicht da. So. Wir hatten den höchsten Verteidigungswert. Verteidigung 7, 6, 6, 6. Okay. Dimitri, du spielst jetzt heute mal ein bisschen den Bait hier. Dann locken wir auch mit denen hier raus. Und positionieren unsere Charaktere schon mal so, dass wir dann, sobald er in die gute alte Dimitri-Fliegenfalle reingetippt ist, ihn dann von der Seite abmorksen können. Du cleverer Bastard, ne? Von Busch zu Busch bewegen. Wie bitte den da? Ja, die Kiewer. Und jetzt geben wir denen noch einen guten Endschlag. Am besten mit Zornschlag, damit wir auch treffen. Und dann ist der nächste Dieb gefallen. Und so müssen wir jetzt tatsächlich überall vorgehen. So gut durchdacht wie nur irgend möglich. Dimitri, du kannst am besten austanken. Das heißt, wir stellen dich jetzt hier in den Busch. Jetzt kommt dann gleich der schwierige Teil, weil wenn die zu Großgruppen kommen auf einmal, ist es nicht mehr so, dass wir einfach sagen können, wir machen jetzt einen nach dem anderen umbringen. Zuerst müssten wir also jetzt erstmal den mit der Axt umbringen, weil der mit Axt uns natürlich am gefährlichsten wird. So, zack. Boah, man braucht jetzt einfach, wenn man mal so ein bisschen überlegt, man braucht für jeden Einzelnen hier seine Taktiken, also seine Kampftechniken. Das ist einfach lächerlich, wie viel mehr Schaden du machen musst, um hier überhaupt durchzukommen.
You didn't give it your all.
Ja, doch. Doch.
Who's next?
Damn. Why are there mercenaries in the village? Guess we'll have to deal with them too.
Mhm. Könntest du auch mal bitte herkommen, Papa? Danke. Wir wenden die gleiche Taktik wie eben gerade an. Stellen jetzt Dimitri nach hier. Cloud stellen wir dich hier hin. Violet stellen wir auch gleich daneben. Und Elgat dahinter. So, Fadi. Ne, den hättest du nicht angreifen brauchen.
No match for me. Wen greifst du jetzt an? Du greifst mich an und du greifst Elgat an. Okay, dann probieren wir es halt mal so zu positionieren, dass die mal nicht mehr angreifen könnten. Und jetzt schon mal... können wir ja schon mal alles rübergeben.
What the? Aren't you Gerald the Bladebreaker? What's a renown?
I'm the one who should be complaining.
Sehr schön. Jetzt greift der uns an. Und der ist dann auch tot. Okay. Und damit haben wir es geschafft. Okay, dann gibst du nochmal all deinen Hab und Gut an Elgat ab, damit wir deinen Bogen und deine Waffe auch noch benutzen können. Und dann gibt es jetzt Backenklatsch für den. Also ein bisschen Damage nochmal, ein bisschen Chip Damage machen und dann machen wir den Endschlag geben. Hey, Level 2. Nach ungefähr 10 Toten von Gegnern. Nee, benutzt bloß nicht deine Axt. Benutzt deinen Mini-Dolch. Du hast so viele Waffen in deinem Arsenal, Elgat. Und was benutzt du? Oh, ich zieh mein Dolch. Gegen einen axtschwingenden Mann. Was soll da nur schief gehen?
Honestly, what are you accomplishing with that little stunt? It's like you're trying to get me killed, you fool. Well, it's fine. After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right? You can call me Sothis, but I'm also known as the Beginning.
The Beginning of the End. Oh, wenn ich das jedes Mal, wenn ich das sehe, würde ich so gerne ein Anime davon sehen, von diesem Grafik-Style da.
Yes, that is it. My name is Sothis. And I am also called the Beginning. But who once called me that?
Wovon redest du?
I was not able to recall my name until just now. And just like that, it came to me. How odd. That look upon your face. Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name?
Ja, ungefähr.
Chloe, that child just saved your life. And what does that make you?
Noch weniger als ein Kind.
Correct. You understand. You threw yourself before an axe to save just one young girl. Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened.
Danke.
There now. Is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you worth saving after all. Though it is only momentary, time has stopped. However did I manage that?
Was passiert, wenn die Zeit weiterläuft?
When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end. How rude of you to drag me into this. Now what to do?
Dreh die Zeit zurück.
Of course. I must turn back the hands of time. Yes, I do believe it can be done. You really are quite troublesome. I cannot wind back time too far, but all is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time. Now go! Yes, you who bears the flames within. Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
Hey, over here!
Huh?
Hey, did you just...
Habe ich die Zeit zurückgedreht? Ja, habe ich.
The Knights of Seros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students. Hey, the thieves are running away. Go after them. The students seem to be unharmed. And who's this?
Why him?
Ich dachte, du magst ihn. Sei nicht so gemein zu Alois. Er kann schlechte Witze erzählen, das macht ihn gleich sympathischer. Epilog. Prolog. Dialog.
My thank you so...
Captain Gerald? It is you! Goodness, it's been ages! Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man! Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway. Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois. Just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary. One who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Right. Goodbye, Captain. Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Garrig Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child?
Ja klar. Er ist ein Fremder für mich, ich bin der Räuber. Ja, richtig.
Is that so? Well, physical differences aside, your mannerisms do remind me of the captain. I'd love for you to see the monastery too. You will join me, won't you? What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Seros.
The Knights of Seros? They do seem rather skilled. Ah, it seems your presence is required. Get going.
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question. You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker? Former captain of the Knights of Seros, oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything?
Keine Ahnung, kenne ich nicht so richtig. Ich wusste nicht, wann das ein Captain war.
curious. I'd wager the explanation for that is fascinating indeed.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to
Klar.
bend your ear as we travel. Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students of the Officers' Academy at Garrigmach Monastery. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat. Everything would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything. Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire. I might as well tell you now, I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself. Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors. But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
Ich mag Claude aber immer am
It
meisten.
seems
Die
one's
Gespräch.
place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well,
So, mächtiger Fremder. Wen magst du dieser Liebsten? Ja, ich muss mich an Dress hier leider anschließen diesmal. Claude, es tut mir leid.
A wise choice. Though the Empire has fallen from its former glory, the other regions are merely offshoots that pale in comparison.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
my, they are in such a hurry. You know, each of the three is most unique.
Naja, ganz besonders will ich nicht über die reden. Und die kultivierte junge Frau. Ah, ich habe das Gefühl, dass sie stets über mich urteilt. Verdammt. Wie jede Frau. Es macht mir einen seriösen Eindruck. Aber hinter ihnen ist ein böses Omen. Ein sehr freundliches Lächeln macht ihn sympathisch. Ja, aber seine Augen lächeln nicht mit.
Yes, I thought the same. I am so sleepy once again. I may be sleeping, but
Ja, ich hätte gern gespeichert.
Part 1. White Clouds. Great Tree Moon. 3 houses.
Roll credits.
The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree. The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
In Harmonie, ja, ja.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough. There it is. Garrick Mock Monastery.
Mann, ist das hässlich. Da könnte man vielleicht 1, 2 Bomben nur einschlagen. Dann wird's schöner.
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now,
Sie?
You saw her in the courtyard earlier, didn't you? The Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Wer ist denn diese Reha? Ich kenne sie nicht.
As you
Klingt
know,
unsympathisch.
the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Seteth. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place. I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name?
Ich heiße...
A fine name indeed. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy. Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but...
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Saros. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
Ich muss hier arbeiten? Als Diener! Ich will kein Sklave sein! Lass mich weiter die Leute einfach umbringen.
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck.
Hello?
Watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know. I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers' Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you.
Du bist eine Sängerin?
Of course. Before I came here, I belonged to a renowned opera company. Perhaps you've heard of me? The Mittelfranc Opera Company is beautiful, peerless.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela. Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
To think that the next Emperor, King, and Sovereign Duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Geralt's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Geralt character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flayn is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the Church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
Darf ich mich auch irgendwann mal wieder spielen? Nein? Okay. Ja, lass das Spiel ruhig ein bisschen länger laden. Ey, wenigstens noch eine schöne Cutscene. Ich mag den Raphael im Hintergrund. So richtig glücklich auf dem Tisch sitzend. Der Hubert. Wow, er kann eine Bogensehne ziehen. Grinst mich nicht so an. Das ist ja gruselig.
Of course.
Erkundung, ja.
I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers Academy, correct? To start,
Das ist richtig.
please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home. That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you
It's
have
okay.
finished, come and speak with me. May I ask a favor of you?
Danke, dass du mir probierst, zu Quests zu erklären in New Game Plus. Ich weiß nicht, warum es so gibt, die Option.
I imagine you were a bit surprised that I recommended you as a professor here. Frankly, we had someone else in mind for the role, but they ran off during our dust-up with the bandits. Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
You saved the lives of the students you came across. That, at least, was admirable. Now you should make the rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you greet everyone.
Also das ist hier wie in SpongeBob. Sag hi zu jeden in der Stadt. Hi Fred. Nochmal hallo Fred. Oh, der große Saal. Ui.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hresvelg. I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
Erzähl mal ein bisschen über dich.
Me? Well, some think I'm a bit distant. Arrogant even. But there's little to be done. One day I must rise to become Adrestia's next emperor. What else? Well, it seems to me that we may have similar personalities.
Das ist aber schön.
Hubert is the heir of Marquis Vestra. He has served me since I was a child. You may think his blood runs a bit cold, but actually that's rather accurate. Still, if you can get past that, you'll see he's quite astute and reasonable.
Okay.
For some reason, he thinks of me as a bitter rival and is always trying to challenge me. It's terribly irritating. His house is that of Duke Eyre, which produces Adrestia's prime ministers. That family is perhaps too pleased with its own status. He's remarkably intelligent, but he only wishes to apply himself to tasks that particularly interest him, and nothing else. He's also fond of, well, napping. If he had any work ethic or sense of duty to speak of, I suppose he would be destined to become an official of the Empire.
Ich meine, mit seiner Fähigkeit, dass er 10% regeneriert, ist er schon mal immer gut dabei. Der kann sich im Prinzip nur wegbewegen und sich dann heilen.
He's the second son of Count Burgleys. He has no inheritance in his future, which is perhaps why he's always so eager to prove himself. He's overly energetic and rushes headfirst into any battle. If he ends up in your care, be sure to keep a close eye on him.
Keine Sorge, den werde ich richtig in den Schwitzkasten nehmen.
She's Count Varley's only daughter. I suppose you could say she's a bit eccentric, but she seems like a gentle soul. I believe she's shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't care to leave, but don't worry, I'll make sure she finds her way to class. Few commoners have joined the Black Eagle House, but Dorothea is an exception. She's a songstress from a famous opera company in the Empire. I'm not entirely sure what brought her to the Officers' Academy.
Reichtum, Macht und Ruhm. Das alles wollte sie hier finden.
To the west of Fodlan is an archipelago called Brigid. Petra is the granddaughter of their king. Brigid is a vassal state of the Empire, which is how she came to be enrolled here. She's incredibly smart and studious.
Klug weiß ich nicht. Fleißig ja, aber klug weiß ich nicht. Weil, wenn man unglaublich klug wäre, sollte man nicht nach immer wieder wiederholten Korrigieren die Sprache immer noch nicht funktionieren reden können. War das ein richtiger Satz? Weiß ich nicht. Ich sage einfach mal ja. Hey, Cloud.
Well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression. I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two. Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet?
Die will ich auch nicht gerade. Das habe ich schon letztes Mal getroffen. Das können wir diesmal auslassen.
Yeah.
Mein Gutster. Ja, reden wir mal mit den Leuten aus den Golden Deers. Ich meine aus den Black Eagles.
What? I don't talk to strangers.
Bernadetta, this is no stranger. Our house leader owes this person a great debt. Is that not right? I am Ferdinand von Eyre, legitimate son of the Eyre family, the Empire's foremost house. Are you going to join our class? I look forward to getting better acquainted with you.
Pass du bloß auf, wo du weniger Klassenmitglied
That's
bist.
lovely. Is this your first time in the monastery? Shall I show you around? Oh, my name is Dorothea. Before I joined the academy, I was a member of an opera company in the Empire. You should hear me sing sometime.
Is it true that you saved Edelgard? That's incredible. The name's Caspar, by the way. Pleased to meet you.
Linhard, goodbye.
Yeesh, Linhard. How'd you get into the academy with those manners? So, are you a student here too? Maybe we'll be in the same class.
Ich finde schön. Lindart und auf Wiedersehen.
I am Hubert, a humble servant of Lady Edelgard. I heard you came to the aid of Her Highness. You have my most sincere thanks. This is Petra. She has come all the way from Brigid to study in the Empire. Back on her archipelago, she is actually a princess. In Fodlan terms, she would be called heir to the throne.
Hello, I am called Petra. I am pleased to be meeting with... I am pleased to have met you.
Okay, ich warte. Dass sie nicht komplett gut reden kann, ist okay, aber es ist lustig.
Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself. I am Dimitri Alexandra Blathid, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Of course, at the academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here. Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance. In any case, welcome to the monastery. I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the blue lions catch your attention?
Nö.
I appreciate your effort.
Ich sollte zurückkehren, ja, zum Audience.
How are you enjoying your time at the academy thus far? I hope you have found
Sehr
our
spannend.
halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
Wen nehme ich denn nur? Ups,
So
da ist mein
you
Finger
have chosen
ausgerutscht.
the Black Eagles led by Edelgard, correct?
Ja.
Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
I'm in the middle of something, Flane. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers' Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Sedith's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the 3 houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
Nur schon niemals. Hust, hust.
Wait, so our new professor is you? I didn't see that one coming.
Easy, Caspar. Aren't you being a bit rude?
You know it's a waste of time to expect politeness from him. It will be a pleasure learning from you, Professor. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to take a nap.
Don't look at me like that! Oh, and please don't talk to me too much either.
I'm sorry for the chaos you've walked into.
I hear we are rather close in age, Professor. I hope you do not mind if we treat you like one of us. In our
Klar, mach
class,
ruhig.
we try to treat each other as equals, despite any differences in age or status. Personally, I would love to include you in that inner circle.
Ich hab mir den ganzen Geist dagegen. Mach ruhig schon einfach.
You have a gut, Professor. I will take great joy from your teachings.
Petra, I believe you mean to say that our professor has guts. That's a bit different from having a gut.
You can't go around saying someone so slim and attractive has a gut. Oh, please take my apologies. I have not yet mastered this language.
I may be the Imperial Princess, but here, Professor, I want you to know that it's perfectly acceptable for you to treat me as you do the others. I may be the Imperial Princess, but here at the Academy, I'm just another student. That said, know that I have high expectations of you, and high hopes. But I'm certain you can lead the Black Eagle House to greatness.
Sure. Now let's break the ice with a training session. I want to see our new teacher in action.
Why will the ice be broken? Is this a custom I have missed in my studies?
Not real ice, just the ice of, well, it just means let's get to know each other.
I don't want to train. Let's stay in the classroom and learn from a book.
Let's all calm down and have a nice cup of tea, how about?
Doesn't that sound lovely, Professor?
Wo bin ich hier
I
reingeraten?
know we all agreed to treat each other as equals, but there is a limit to what I can tolerate. The esteemed Black Eagle House requires order. Looks like your first job will be to quiet down this racket. I don't envy you.
They're not normally this rowdy. I do hope you can manage, Professor.
So ein Chaos hier aber auch. Uiuiuiui. Ja, zieh dein Schwert, zieh dein Schwert. Und lauf. Lauf. Und jetzt zieh weiter dein Schwert. Wow. Und jetzt spring. Ah, ich bin doch angekommen. Hey, ich hab Geld gekriegt. Nein, mein Geld. Nicht abziehen. Bitte.
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit. Promise.
Aua!
You don't know about crests? Well, allow me to tell you everything, absolutely everything about them. Is your calendar clear? This will take a while. Crests are a fascinating topic, but before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate. They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons. Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now.
Und ihr glaubt, ich trage ein Wappen? Das ist doch unmöglich.
I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter. As I said, crests are passed down through the blood. However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well. Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power. Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it. That is how a crest usually presents itself, after all.
Mit uns heraus dann, und dann werden wir schon sehen.
Yes, of course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight away. Now then, please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device here. What is this?
Tic-tac-toe.
A pattern I've never seen before. Is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest has been detected? To think there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of. How thrilling! Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have much to consider. You may leave now. I have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done. What could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. Or perhaps... What in the world? Oh, I see. It may be connected to that, but to a greater degree than usual.
Gut, beim nächsten Mal machen wir das Mock Battle, Leute.
With each moon,
Ey, Bonussachen.
take notes, pay care.
Ja. Beim nächsten Mal machen wir das Mock Battle. Wieso habe ich den Marktplatz schon? Sollte ich den nicht erst haben, nachdem ich... Na, egal. Ist auch okay. Auf jeden Fall sehen wir uns beim nächsten Mal wieder. Haut rein, gute Nacht. Tschö.